What is going on, y'all? Check me out here. And in front of me, I have the new iPhone 14 Plus and the iPhone 14 Plus silicone case in lilac. So if you're not aware, Apple announced 4 new iPhone 14s. I've already done a video on the others. I'll link it somewhere in here. But ultimately, this is the only one that they had not yet released for some reason. Nonetheless, it is here now in front of us. So we're gonna dive into the box and see what we have. But as far as like tech specs and that on this phone, I might lightly breeze over it in this video, but ultimately, the best place to find that is gonna be down below in the description box. Already done a video on all of that. And in this one, I just really wanna focus on the unboxing experience. So we got the purple mouse pad to go with the theme, but typical packaging here, we have iPhone on the left that's color matched to the phone because we have the purple model here, which is one of Apple's newest colors. We have it on the left-hand side with color matched Apple logos as well. But if you're curious, you can also get this phone in blue, midnight, starlight, and product red. Now, I did go to the event for the unveiling of the iPhone 14 lineup, and all the colors look great. That starlight was hitting in person, as was the red. But in terms of specifications, I have the 512 gigabyte model here. I have been using, sneak peek, I've chosen to use the iPhone 14 Pro. I'm working on a review video on that. Yeah, let's dive into this. I think I'm doing enough rambling. Let's see what this looks like in person. So this is like a lighter shade of purple versus that is offered on the Pro and Pro Max. So a shade is offered on those, but it's not this color. But this looks really good. It almost looks white with a splash of purple, like just a little light drop of it. Ladies, have you seen the nail polish color Funny Bone? In ways, it reminds me a little bit of that, but Funny Bone is more like a white gray tint, and this is more like a white gray purple tint. So yeah, this looks really good with the nice aluminum sides, which are the same hue, so it's not a darker shade or a lighter shade along the sides, but my table keeps rocking, y'all. If you hear it or see it, bear with me. We are figuring out another option, because this ain't cutting it, and it's annoying me to hear it rattle. But anyway, this is what the aluminum sides look like here. And I low-key, let me take the Pro out. I mean, I know the Pro has the stainless steel sides, which I like, but I like the aluminum better. It just, I don't know. It doesn't attract fingerprints, so I like that. But button layout and stuff is the same that we have known since what, iPhone 11 or before. But I do wanna note, there are no SIM card trays on the iPhone 14 lineup of devices that are sold in the US, as everything is now done through eSIM. So that's gonna make transferring your number a bit easier. But let's get this off and power it on. So as it powers on, I'm gonna sit it off to the side and take a look at what else we have, which includes the lightning cable. And then the second thing we have is the manual with, I figured it was not a purple apple. I figured it wasn't a purple apple sticker, but nonetheless, I wanted to see. Oh, is the paper different? You also get an Apple logo. But outside of that, you just get your typical paperwork, you know, the getting started and some information about you now having an eSIM set up. So Apple is informing you here that it's no longer the way that we were used to in the past. What I wanna do is get the entire iPhone 14 lineup here and do a comparison of the colors to kind of take a closer look and see how they just look across the board. So those are the colors that we're looking at. I personally, I like the purple the best, yeah. The purple definitely, it has my attention. Even in the non-Pro lineup, and Starlight as well. Starlight just looks premium. It looks like a creamy white, you know, like it just has this kind of like, I don't know, classy look, if you will. I don't know, that's the best way I can describe it. In comparing the 14 Plus against the 14 Pro Max, being its little brother, the big brother has the better display because it has ProMotion always on. It also has a dynamic island. It has a better zoom. So you have 3 lenses on the Pro Max and only 2 on the Pro Plus. Only 2 on the Plus. Your battery life is also better on the Pro Max at 29 hours. It's faster with the A16 Bionic chip. And you also have exclusive color options offered for the 14 Pro Max that are not offered for the 14 Plus. So if any of those things that I just said were like, ooh, type reactions that you had to it, then you might wanna look at the Pro Max. The The Plus doesn't offer those things. But it is still a solid phone, and if you don't need all of those things, you can save a little bit of money and get this one starting at $899 before tax. Yeah, ultimately there are a lot of new features in this. I think that's gonna be it. Oh, how I forget the case. Let's get that out the box real quick as I talk. Very simple packaging. I'm gonna throw this off to the side and let's see what it looks like with this case. The case on the purple looks kind of good. I like this. It looks very soft and just, I don't know, friendly. Does that make sense? I don't know, it's a playful color, but not like childish, you know? But I like this purple, it's different, it's very different. And I like the shade of the Apple logo here as well. But yeah, that is the 14 Plus. Like I said, I'm gonna link some videos in the description box if you wanna learn more about this phone and just my experience with the 14 lineup. But as we exit out of this video, I should have hopefully taken some camera samples for you to kind of get a little sneak peek at what this phone can do when it comes to the camera quality. So let's put these two cameras to the test and see what it can do. But all right, y'all, that is everything for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to be doing a review definitely on the iPhone 14 Pro and probably on the iPhone 14 Plus, if not the entire lineup. So definitely drop your questions down below in the comment section and I will do my best to answer it in my upcoming videos. But I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, you already know what to do with that like button and subscribe button. And to stay updated on when I'm dropping another one, feel free to follow me on Instagram at TechMeOut, TechMe0UT. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.